Hey Coach, so excited you found us on YouTube. If you are new to the channel, my name is Coach Sam. I have been a coach for 6 years, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll see you in just a moment. Hey Coach, Coach Sam here from Underdog Hoops. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about John Wooden's Pyramid of Success, and we are on conditioning. So let's just get started with that. I'll share my screen right now, and we will get started. So conditioning, what is conditioning? Well, conditioning is, and John Wooden's definition is mental, moral, physical. So rest, exercise, and diet must be considered. Uh, Moderation must be practiced. Dissipation must be eliminated. And then the dictionary definition is the process of training or accustoming a person or animal to behave in a certain way or accept certain circumstances. So the dictionary definition is a little, you know, different, and there are different definitions for condition or conditioning, um, and this is one of them. This one talks more about psychology and the development of you know the classical conditioning. I took psychology, so I know that. Um, if you want to know what that is, you can look it up. Um, and it, really talks about behavior and how behavior is changed or how you can manipulate the behavior. Um, and then John Wooden's definition is just about mental, physical, and moral conditioning. So it's a lot of, conditioning on the court and then conditioning your mental and your mental health. All right, so the quote of the day by John Wooden is: "You are not a failure until you start blaming others for your mistakes." So don't blame others for your mistakes. This is something that a lot of people do, and it just gets you into a bigger hole, I think. Um, and then whatever you do in life, surround yourself with the smart people who argue with you. So you want to surround yourself with people that will be basically motivating you in your positions or whatever you're doing. Um, Surround yourself with smart people and people that you will care about and you'll go back to ask advice. And that's important. And then uh, the best competition I have, the best competition I have is against myself to become better. So your competition is against yourself. You want to be the best that you can be. And a lot of this has to come back to conditioning and how we condition our mind, how we condition and physically. What are we putting out on the floor? What are we putting getting out of this life? Um, and then wooden on conditioning. So physical conditioning. So your diet is important. And it's important for every single athlete and every single coach. And then you want to make sure that you're in shape. And this is conditioning. This is physical conditioning, which is you know you want your body to be in shape for a grinding basketball season. You're gonna have tough games, and this is a weakness for a lot of teams. If you cannot get in condition or be conditioned, um, and it's not working, you will be behind and you won't win a lot of games because in the fourth quarter you'll be tired, and I know that, and I've dealt with that as a coach, I've dealt with that as a player. And, mental conditioning. So psychology, here we go. So the rest, you need to have mental rest. You need to have mental, free time. This is a huge thing. All of us have sports or different activities that we do throughout the day that require us to, maybe it's work, maybe it's basketball practice, maybe it's school, stuff like that. And you have to find time for that, maybe a recharge. So maybe it's a rest, maybe it's a day of just recharge. Um, and that is very important. That is very important to your mental health. Um, and then, morally, you want to be spiritual. Um, in ways that you are capable or you want to. I know some people don't have that, but it's important. I think it's a very important thing for people to have. So, conditioning as a player. So, physically, like I'm going to go through diet. In high school, it's very hard to get everyone on the same diet. It's very difficult when you want them to have a good diet. You want them to be not be up so late or uh, you know not eat so much junk food, and that's very difficult. And I get that as a coach, and I understand that maybe you don't have things at your house, but it is important that you keep your diet relatively good. And then you know you want to stay in shape. If you are out of shape and you cannot get up and down the floor for, more than 2 minutes and you have to be pulling out of the game, then you've got to get in better shape. You have to be in shape. Basketball is one of these sports where you have to be in shape to play. And if you are not, you'll be sore for so long, it's ridiculous. And um, the mental side of it, you have to be prepared for this. It's You have to set schedules for your mental health too, because we all need to recharge. Everyone needs to recharge. Everyone needs to you know decompress a little bit and relax and rest. And it is very hard to um, you know avoid burnout sometimes, but it is very important to avoid it because it is something that we all need to do. And I feel this all the time. I go, and I'm like, I have work, school, basketball sometimes, and it's just all the time I'm going. And if I'm not here, I'm there. If I'm not uh, at practice, I'm at school. If I'm not at school, I'm at work. And it's a constant grind to get through, but you have to understand the rest and being able to have different outcomes of you want to have free time, you want to have fun still. So spiritually, you can most people are if their parents go to church, or you can do some other things like meditation. I've heard a lot of people do that. And then there are school programs that offer FCA programs. Those are like fellowship Christian athlete programs, um, and that can really help spiritually. So as a coach, a lot of the same things. So as a coach, we want to lead by the example of setting a diet and just making good, conscious decisions. Um, and then you want to also be in shape. You want to also work out daily. You don't want to be, on the sidelines and or you don't want to be out of shape. You want to be in the best shape possible so you can absolutely be the you want to be yourself, but you also want to be what your players like emulate. So your players should want to resonate with you. They want to you want to be able to hop on the floor with them and do some stuff. Um, and that first part didn't make any sense, but you want to be able to do stuff with your players. So like I want to jump on the floor with my players, I can do that, and they will probably, I won't probably be as fast as them, but I will definitely give them a competitive, advantage or a competitive, like just vibe. I want to be as competitive as I can against my players. And then mental conditioning, a lot of the same things. Psychology, you want to take care of yourself. We as coaches don't get a lot of time off, so it is important that we have some time off to spend with our family, spend with loved ones, whatever you got to do, and then just take some time off. Spiritually, same thing. Go to church. That's what I do. Um, and then if you are a coach and there's not an FCA in your school, I would think about opening one of those up, or asking the principal to start a club like that or something, because it is important for a especially athletes to have that surrounding or that ability to go to something like that. So coming up is skill, spirituality, or team spirit, and then honesty, resourcefulness, and poise. So um, if you like this video, you can go ahead and subscribe, uh, and we will see you guys on the next video.